Hi friends, today for Bookmas we're going to be talking all things bookish gifts. I'm so excited about today's video. I have curated, I think, a perfect shopping list for readers and I'm so excited to share it with you. First, we have our stocking stuffer ideas. The first thing on my list every year for stocking stuffers is annotating supplies. That's going to be tabs, highlighters, pens, all of those things. Most readers who love to annotate could always use more supplies, in my opinion. So it's practical, it's useful, and it's thoughtful. I love the idea of annotating supplies. Next, we also have bookmarks. If your reader reads physical books, bookmarks are genuinely always needed, in my opinion. You can't go wrong with like a cutie bookmark, or there's even so many like bookmark subscription boxes now. So maybe even like a subscription to a bookmark club or something along those lines, I think would be really great. I know I have tons of bookmarks and there's still like sometimes where I'm like, oh my gosh, like I need a bookmark and I have to go looking for one. So bookmarks are always, always, always a safe bet. Next, for the stocking ideas, I think stickers are really cute. Most of my reader friends I know also just enjoy stickers to put on, like, in between their Kindle sleeve or their book journal or pretty much anything like that. So like cute little like bookish stickers or anything along those lines I think also is really cute. For stocking stuffers and gifts and really anything, you need to know who you're buying for because not everyone will like the same things. But most of the stuff in my stocking list I think is, I would call it generally universal. Last little idea I have like for stocking stuffers would be shelf knickknacks. If your reader has like big shelves, they probably have little knickknacks on their shelf. So it could be like bookish, fandom themed, or like even just cutie little things that would like look cute on the bookshelf for decoration. I think would be a really great and thoughtful Christmas gift. It's not like necessarily books or has to do with books, but like can be displayed on their bookshelf. I think is a really great idea. Next category I came up with is like last minute slash like under $20. And the first thing I thought of was like a cute coffee mug that like fits their vibe with like a coffee shop gift card, whether that's like a chain like Starbucks or whatever, or like a local sit down coffee shop. Know your reader for that part of it. But I know I personally would love this. I love a cute mug when I'm reading, and I always love to go read like at a coffee shop. So these like combined would just be super cute and just so perfect. Next, I have like fuzzy blankets, cozy socks, slippers, kind of all encompassing of that cozy vibe. You have the vibes of the blanket, the socks, the music, the all of it. It just enhances your reading. I will say, know your reader. If there's someone who would really love like a fandom blanket, get them a fandom blanket. If there's someone who would just more like a neutral blanket for reading, obviously know your reader. Not every reader is going to love a blanket that screams, I love X book, but some would love that. Next, I think I talked about this last year on my TikTok, fandom candles. These two specifically are divine rivals. So if your reader really, really likes a certain book series and you can find like candles or like discreet knickknacks, I think that is such a cute idea. And I like never burn these, but they just stay near my divine rival books. So I think like something like this would also be very thoughtful. Obviously, if you know your reader's favorite book and they like to collect books, I always say like special editions of that book, an annotated copy of that book, really anything along those lines. But I would say you need to know your reader, especially for this. You don't want to get them a book they don't like, a book they've already read, or anything along those lines. So like know your reader, make sure you know their reading taste, because not only could you get them like a special edition of their favorite book, you could buy them a new book. Most readers I know would love that. However, there's always that fear of, what if they don't like it? What if they already have it? So if you have like their Goodreads or Fable, study that. Ask them like, hey, you want to go to Barnes & Noble with me? And just pay attention to what books they're kind of picking up and putting back down. Every reader I know who goes to Barnes & Noble, they're like, oh, I really want to read this. Oh, I've read this. I really loved it. And like so on and so forth. So you can really learn a lot by like offering to go to the bookstore with your friend. Reading books is always fun. Like, I've never been disappointed getting a book, even if it's a book I don't know if I'd love or a book I've already had or read. I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is just so thoughtful. Like, I love books. I have 2 book gifts for the crafty book lovers. One would be a book nook. I got one last year and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. It was absolutely horrendous to put together though. Like, I had a full on crash out, but about 3 days after I was done, I was like, okay, sign me up. I want to do another one. This one might be too niche, but a Lego set. Now, there's not a ton of book Lego sets. I know Harry Potter has endless, and there's some classics. Even like I've seen like the flower vase Legos or the wreaths, or like generally cute Legos that can like be pretty neutral. So if your reader loves Legos, that's definitely a great gift, something they can like have an audio book on and build the Lego or something along those lines. Which, talking about audiobooks, brings me to my next suggestion. If your reader loves audiobooks, there's not like a ton of gifts I could come up with for that. However, crafts or coloring books, things to do while they're listening, if they like those things. And then 2, an Audible subscription, if you're like close to that person, would be really thoughtful. Headphones, if they like need new headphones. Just things that would like make sense for the Audible audio reader girlies or boys. My husband is personally an audiobook consumer, so those are just some of the gifts I came up with for like audiobook kind of fans. These might be a little tough to find now, especially if you want some of them customized. But a great gift for the book collector would be a book embosser. You can buy these not customized. Mine is customized. It says like Lexi's Library or something along those lines. So that's great for like the readers that have like a great book collection. I always put like Kindle like page turner and Kindle stand. If you are looking to splurge on your reader, a Kindle, if they like reading ebooks, if they already have a Kindle but they don't have a stand or a page turner, those are amazing gifts. I have a page turner and use it at the gym constantly. I don't have a Kindle stand, but I definitely want one. And now they have, like, I've seen them on the TikTok shop, like the pillow ones. So you're not using the stand. And I've heard great things about them. They hold snacks and fun stuff like that. So definitely like a Kindle holder. Bookish merch. Similarly to the blanket earlier, know your reader for this. If they would love like a Best Guy at Work college sweatshirt that like says it and is very like, oh my gosh, that's a Fourth Wing sweatshirt, get it for them. That's a great gift. But if there's someone who like wants like a more discreet, like maybe like a sweatshirt with an embroidered book generally on it, know your reader. Get them the embroidered sweatshirt. But like merch is very hit or miss for readers. I would say some love the merch that screams what it is, and some like the cozy merch, and some don't want it at all. So just know, for something like that, just know who you're buying for. But I think like sweatshirts or t-shirts or hats could be a really thoughtful Christmas gift. The last thing, this is like, oh my gosh, I'm on my way to their house and I don't know what to get them. Like, go to Target, get a basket, fill it with some of their favorite snacks, a cozy drink, and either a book or a gift card. That is, I think, so thoughtful for a last minute thing, because every reader I know loves like to snack while they have their book, or like have a cozy drink, or whatever it may be. Add a pair of fuzzy socks in there, maybe a face mask, something along those lines, to just like really enhance their reading experience. I know the thoughts on just a basket of stuff is hit or miss. It, like, some people think it's not thoughtful, it seems last minute, and yeah, like, it is easy to put together last minute, but I would not call it unthoughtful at all. I think knowing who you're shopping for and knowing their favorite snacks and their favorite drink or the genre they read or whatever really shows that you know someone. And I love the basket idea because it's just a great way to give them so many things that they love really affordably. So I love the basket idea. But thank you for chatting with me today for Bookmas. I hope if you needed gifts for your reader friends, I helped you out. Let me know what your favorite bookish item you've ever received was, and I will see you guys all tomorrow. Bye.